Hello, true leaders. I hope you all are doing amazing today. This is Karen Fomafung, your Agile Evangelist. Well, today I'm going to be talking about something really serious, which is a little bit different from the usual kind of content that I create. I am sure most of you may have heard about the current layoffs that is ongoing, especially in tech companies. Please take this seriously. If you've never looked into this, if you've never thought about this, or you've just always pushed it behind and thinking it doesn't concern you, it will not happen to you, you may be making a mistake. I would strongly suggest that you look into this and start doing whatever is within your control to stay prepared so that you will not have to get prepared. That is not a pleasant feeling, trying to get prepared when it's already here. So I'm just going to give an overview of what is going on based on my opinion and my understanding. And then I'll touch on different things that may be helpful. So please stay tuned to watch this video until the very end. Hundreds of tech companies are currently laying off people. Thousands of people for different reasons. Yes, that's what is going on. And some examples of these companies that are currently doing that. Amazon has already laid off 10,000 people. And then as of yesterday, they announced that they have planned to lay off around 18,000 people. That is way more than what they originally anticipated. Meta, previously known as Facebook, has already laid off 11,000 people. Salesforce has laid off 8,000 people, which is 10% of their payroll. Twitter has laid off 4,400 people. Cisco has laid off 4,000 people, and the list goes on. Now, some people may be wondering, but why are they doing that? What is going on? Well, I'm just going to speak based on my understanding to the best of my knowledge. So far, Salesforce and Amazon has admitted that they were so quick in hiring so many people during the pandemic. And now they are facing financial crisis. The economy is not going as anticipated, and that is the reason why they are laying off people. You see, so that is as far as I know. Well, before I go further to say anything else, I am here today to acknowledge and recognize those that have already been impacted by this current layoff. I want to let you all know that I see you. I hear you. I feel you. I understand. I understand that it's not easy. It is not easy. If you've never walked that shoes, you will not understand. I'm here to let you know that whatever feelings you may be going through right now, by all means, don't feel sorry for it. Don't apologize for it. Your feelings are extremely valid. Take all the time you need to process this, the shock. I understand the shock that comes with this. Take all the time you need to process this, take it in, so that you avoid making desperate decisions. I want to let you all know that I am here to support you in whatever way possible that I can. So far, I know some of the ways that I can be helpful is I am very willing to write, if you need a LinkedIn recommendation, I'll be more than glad to do so for you. Just send me a direct message if I don't know you. If I know you personally, trust that I will be leaving a recommendation on your LinkedIn page. I also run a YouTube channel, even though I specialize on educating around Agile, the Agile ways of working, and how to effectively adopt business agility. I am very sure that if you are interested, I will be more than glad to host you on my YouTube channel. And through that, you should be able to gain some exposure And that would be a perfect opportunity where you can talk around your values, your goals, and your aspirations, what you're capable of getting done, and what you can bring to an organization as a professional. Through that, I'm very sure that you will be able to gain some exposure. Through my platform, I have been able to help so many people that I've hosted in the past gain exposure in their areas of expertise, and as a result, they've gained better employment, better job conditions, better pay, and all of that. So that is how I know for a fact that my platform can be very helpful to you. That is, if you're interested. All what you have to do is just send me a direct message, please. Send me a direct message if you're interested in featuring on one of my YouTube live broadcasts. And I'll be more than happy to have a conversation with you, and we will pick it up from there. So if there is any other thing you think I can do to be helpful, other than the ways that I've already mentioned, please, by all means, reach out to me directly, and I'll be more than happy to support in whatever way I can. Look, your network is your net worth. So my network as well is your own network. So please, let's support each other, in this time of need. At the end of the day, we only have each other. That being said, now I would just like to touch on what layoff does to people. If you've never ever walked that path, good for you. I pray it never happens to you, because it's not funny. This is what layoff does to people. First, it affects your confidence negatively. It affects your ability to believe in your skills, in your potentials, in your capabilities as a professional. It affects your self-esteem. It can quickly kick you into depression if you're not strong enough to handle yourself. And as a result, if you're not careful, you may find yourself feeling so desperate to a point where you may start thinking that you can accept any opportunity that comes your way, even if it doesn't align with your passion, your skill set, and your vision. You may also find yourself getting lost in your thoughts and wanting to stay in bed all day. Well, I'm here to tell you that don't let that happen to you. It's not the end of the world. This is nothing personal. It has nothing to do with your skills. It has nothing to do with your performance, to be honest. For the most part, it really has nothing to, because I know of people that are highly skilled, highly competent, people that have impacted my life in so many ways that were impacted. So that is how I know that this has nothing to do with you as a person. So please don't be too hard on yourself. Don't take it too personal on yourself. And you can easily fall in that trap if you start asking the but why asking so many whys. Why start looking at, but I did all this right. I tried to, always make sure I put in my all. My craftsmanship is always on point. Don't do that to yourself, because if you do that to yourself, all of the things that I've already explained above will affect you. Now, this is my recommendation to all those that have already been impacted by this layoff. I understand that at this moment, you can easily feel that spirit of desperation where you're feeling like you don't have any choice and you are open to whatever opportunity that comes your way, even if it doesn't align with your passion, your skill set, your values, what you represent as a person. And then you feel like you have to take it because you don't have a choice. With all humility, don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. What I would recommend is, for now, take all the time you need. You will know when you're ready. Take all the time you need and clean up yourself, process everything, get all the support you can. Spend time with your loved ones. Spend time with those that truly care about you. If you need to talk to someone, talk to someone. I I always find it very helpful going through things like this, speaking to those that I believe that truly care. If you need to seek counseling, go for therapy. It will go a long way. On the other hand, if you're being offered any help, especially on the LinkedIn community, your social media community, professional space, please, by all means, take it. While you're taking all the time you need to process everything you're going through, also stay open to the potential opportunities that may come your way that truly aligns with who you represent as a person, your value, what you're passionate about, your skill set. Stay open to those kind of opportunities. I would also recommend, I understand that you may be tempted to stay in bed all morning and then finding yourself staying in bed all afternoon and all evening to either just be lost in your thoughts or just cry yourself to sleep, waking up and crying yourself to sleep again. Well, if you have to take 1-2 days to go through that feeling, that is all fine, but don't remain there. Get up, clean up, shake it off, and move. That is really all that matters. Move on. What I can assure you is that these too shall pass. This doesn't define you. You can actually use this very opportunity. I would like you to see this as an opportunity. And this is how, to me, you can make this an opportunity. You can actually use this to define your future moving forward. Some of the things that I'm suggesting you do is, number one, identify some skills that you've been really looking or longing to be better at. Go take that training. If you are looking to build your network, now is the time. Visit some communities of practice in your areas of interest. Make connections, make new friends, exchange ideas, collaborate, give back to the community. One of my mentees once asked me, Karen, at this point, I'm really not sure what my mission is. And what I told this person is, help someone, help people. In the process of helping people, you will never go wrong. You may discover what your mission truly is. That I know for sure. So, if at this point you're in the process of you figuring out yourself, if you know you're good at something, there will always be someone out there that is in need of whatever you have. Give back to the community. Join communities of practice. Volunteer your services. Volunteer to facilitate sessions. Volunteer to train on something. Volunteer to speak around some specific topic. On the other hand, maybe you've been passionate or you've really been longing to start a business. Now is the opportunity. As you clearly have seen, you can never ever rely solely on 9 to 5. Because they will fold your arms. You will be disappointed if you're solely relying on a 9 to 5. You will definitely be disappointed. So if you are already in that situation, if you've already been laid off or if you've been impacted by this layoff, please look into that thing that you've always been passionate about, that you know that has been calling you, but you've never found the courage to stand up and go after it. Now is the time. Go after that idea of yours that has been collecting dust forever. Materialize that idea. You never know. This may be that perfect opportunity that will save your generation, and give you that fulfillment that you've been longing for. If you need to take a vacation, by all means, go ahead and take your vacation. Well, I know we are just coming back from vacation from the holiday Christmas break. But it's okay. If you need to take additional vacation that will help your mental health, by all means, go ahead and protect that mental health. But what you should not do is let yourself fall into that trap of desperation. Don't rush into anything. This again doesn't define you. Take your time and make sure that whatever decision you're making is what is right for you. Don't rush in, because if you rush in, you will find yourself rushing out. Well, I know some people may now be wondering or asking, but what can I do to prevent this from happening to me? Well, to be honest with you, unfortunately, there is really nothing you can do to prevent this from happening to you, because this is really out of your control as an employee. However, There are things that you can do to stay prepared so that you will not have to get prepared. I would strongly suggest that you ensure you stay relevant in your areas, your area of expertise. Take trainings, take more certifications, learn new skills, enhance your skills, make connections, build your social media network. Build your network. Your network is your net worth. That is just the truth in this day and age. Make meaningful friendships. Make meaningful connections. Not those kind of connections that when there is an opportunity in a room, they will never ever think of mentioning your name. Nope. Those kind of connections are useless. So clean all those kind of people away from your life. Those people that you know that as much as you're sacrificing for them, they are also capable of sacrificing for you. Especially to my agile practitioners, there are so many skills that you can learn to enhance your portfolio. There are just so many opportunities out there. Take different certifications, take different trainings, join communities of practice, build your skills, give back to the community, just put yourself out there. Those are really the things that I would recommend. Get a mentor. Be mentored. Be coached so that you can continuously refine your skills and your capabilities. That is really what you can do that is within your control, to stay prepared so that you will not have to get prepared. Even though this layoff is going on, that is for a fact. It doesn't mean that they are not still looking for skills. They are looking for skills. Just that right now, the market will be so tight to a point where they are looking for high skilled people. So with that in mind, that is why getting into a very reputable structured training is highly essential. Being Agile offers wonderful Scrum Master training programs, mentoring programs. If you want to be good at what you do, reach out to us, and we have fantastic Agile coaches and Agile mentors that will build your skills, build your capabilities, build your confidence to a point where you will be high selling in the market. So if you are interested in joining our programs, go to that description box and check our contact information and reach out to us. I will be more than happy to welcome you into our community. I hope this has been helpful. Again, please, if you've not been looking into this, please take this really seriously. It's really important. And I hope I have not scared you today. I'm just trying to be very honest and transparent with you, because I wouldn't want this to happen to you. I wouldn't want this to happen to anyone that I care about, But however, if it happens to you, I want to make sure that you're prepared so that you will not have to get prepared. Thank you so much, and take care of yourself. Bye.